Story. The government says it is on the target to achieve the pledged 1 million housing units by 2027 through the Affordable Housing Initiative. The project, which kicked off last year, seeks to construct 200,000 units per year against the country's projected demand of 250,000 units per year. Brenda Wanga reports.
The pathway to affordable housing, one of the Kenya Kwanza's campaign pledges, hasn't been smooth. To finance the ambitious project that sought to deliver 200,000 housing units annually and bridge the country's housing deficit, the government took 1.5% of the salaried Kenyans' incomes as housing levy, a move that was met with both legal and public challenges.
We had a lot of challenges because that December it was stopped. It was deemed as that it was unconstitutional. But the court did give us a grace period to go and fix it. And then come January again, it was the Court of Appeal had stopped it. Then we were told to do a new act, which we did, and then it came into play last year, that is March.
The launch and commencement of the construction of affordable houses across the country marked the latest attempt by successive governments to address the housing crisis in the country that has left hundreds of thousands of Kenyans living in informal settlements with little to no amenities. The government sought to address the key factors that have made it hard for Kenyans to own houses in the past.
The fact that land is very expensive, it makes it very difficult for majority of people to be able to afford it. Then we have got very expensive cost of construction here in Kenya. Large bits of it, again, driven by many other factors, including the fact that we don't do things at a huge scale.
With over 200,000 units currently under construction, the government says the cost of construction per unit has gone down, allowing it to save Kenyans hard-earned shillings that form the backbone of the financing model for this project.
We promised Kenyans that, these are hard-earned resources. We are asking you to give us those resources at a time when we know that the cost of living was quite high, and we know that there were other deductions that were going through the payslip. So we do understand that there is real concern about taking more from the payslip, and the only guarantee we can be able to give you is that the resources are being used prudently.
Aside from providing affordable houses for its citizens, the Affordable Housing Initiative was also touted as a solution to runaway youth unemployment. The government says it is not only delivering this, but also spurring industrialization.
Why are we buying toilets from Uganda? Because at the moment the toilets are coming from Uganda. If Ugandans can make toilets, why can't we make them here? And that is the beginning of industries. And the industry begins when you actually create a serious demand for something, and then you sustain it and you fund it. And that is a major part. Obviously, at the beginning, that you could not see because we had not hit critical scale.
And as the affordable houses continue to change the landscape across towns in Kenya, the government says it remains unwavering in its aim to ensure that as many Kenyans as possible, challenges notwithstanding, will be able to afford and own decent houses. Brenda Wanga, Citizen TV.